Good afternoon and welcome to Foxborough High School's Sam Burns Field as the Foxborough Warriors boys lacrosse team gets ready to face off against the Milford Scarlet Hawks. I am Kevin Penders. I am joined today by Rob Kerrigan, and we get the pleasure of bringing Foxborough boys lacrosse to you live by Foxboro Cable Access. Thank you again to Foxboro Cable Access for all that they do to make coverage of the high school programs available to folks who aren't able to be here themselves due to COVID and other opportunities. So, Rob, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing all right.
Hopefully we can bounce back from yesterday.
That definitely will be the test for today. Foxborough kicking off the season last night against top 10 ranked Franklin and getting a good drubbing at the hands of the Franklin Panthers, 18-6. Looking to bounce back here today at home with the home opener. Also looking to exact a little revenge, unfortunately, for Milford, as they are coming off a, I think, 15-3 loss against Sharon last night as well.
Yeah,
so
I think Franklin will be the toughest team we'll see all year. So hopefully we should be able to compete pretty good today.
Shortened schedule for the season due to COVID protocols, but they're still going to get about 13 games in, which is great for these guys, especially given that last year, as you know well, was a wiped out year for them. So Nick Penders off the face-off with the win, and he's off and running, and we are game on. Foxborough going from my left to my right. You can't see me, so trust me, it's from your television's left to right in their home whites. And the Milford team going from their right from your right to their left. Penders off the field now, having won the face-off. Sharkey with the ball. He passes it down low to 22. Lincoln Moore, freshman. You're going to see us call a lot of... Oh, and a quick rip there by Jack Avery, and Foxborough is on the board.
That was a good look from Lincoln.
It was a good pass. Just that one extra pass. Very helpful.
Drove the net through the defender and dished it.
This is one of the things I was gonna say, and I was noting to one of the other parents, Rob, watching or getting ready for today's game, the amount of just freshmen that have to play here today.
Yeah, they're young, very young. We actually have a lot of juniors and a lot of freshmen. It's not too bad. I think there's only a couple sophomores and a couple seniors. So.
There's 3 seniors, there's 2 sophomores, and I think there's about 7 juniors. The rest of this team is a freshman team, and I actually pulled, and we'll talk about it again later on as I go through and remember it, but I pulled the roster from 2019, which was the last time these guys played, and there are 6 returners from that team. That team went 12-7, went to states, and was loaded with talent. And those kids, through no fault of their own, nice move by Dylan Kerrigan, the junior, scooping that ball.
Defender.
And he does.
Nice.
He's got another pass over to Avery. Avery looks, dishes. There's 2 for Avery.
Avery's sitting over there collecting them today.
That's a good bounce back for him right there. He's ready to go. There's great movement by the junior Kerrigan, anchor of that defensive line.
Those deep pulls, I like when they get on the offensive side. Sometimes they don't like giving the ball up though when they get over there.
Well, that's because they're not used to having it.
Right.
So they get typecast. Penders back in to take the face-off here.
We got Sharkey on the wing. Who's on the fall?
Sharkey's on the wing, and I think I can't see the number on the far side. 20. That's a long pull, so that 26. It is. That's Jack Sullivan.
Yes.
Yep. Penders on the move. He does. Shots off the goalie. Rebound by Avery, bouncing around loose. He's got it now. He swings wide out to Sharkey. Foxborough reloads. Over to sophomore Connor Noon. Pride of Coach Noon. He feeds it down low to 22, Lincoln Moore. Moore works it back around. Was that Finn over there? Number 4, yep. And Connor Noon on the move. He rips it high.
Made a nice little move there. He just got to put it on net. I'd like to see some nice low shots.
Yep. Well, this is early on, right? Yeah. So they're still getting used to each other. I mean, this is the other reality. This team, not only is the team young, illegal
as a moving pick.
not only is the team young, but they haven't played together. I mean, they haven't been able to practice together. They've had,
football, that season 2 running pretty much right into this. So yeah, they only got about a week and a half in.
A lot of football kids on the squad as well. Ball's loose. Scooped by, nope, gets away from Avery now to Milford. Still having trouble picking it up. It's out to the goalie. Goalie's got it. He's on the move. Long pass. Whistle. Don't know what that call was.
They must have went outside.
Foxborough ball. And with the ball now is Max Beagle, number 11. He flips it down to Jack Avery, 10. Back up to Beagle. Beagle looking to make a move. He does not. He swings it over to Finn Stapleton, down to Sharkey. Sharkey now over to Noon. They continue to work around on the outside. Foxborough 2-0. 9 minutes to play in the first. Another illegal pick by Lincoln Moore.
Just got to get those feet set earlier.
Loss of possession there.
Let Connor take the man to him. You don't have to move your feet there. Just get set.
Ball's wide. Line shift. And let that roll out of bounds. That'll be Foxborough ball. Beagle with it. One of 2 seniors playing today. The other senior being number 30, Nick Penders. Penders and Paul Andrews, the captains for this year's squad. Andrews is out due to injury, but hopefully will be back before too long in this season. They could use his long pole.
Yeah, he'll be a big help on the DN. We are light on the defensive side.
That one drops low on Sharkey. Sharkey tries to recover. He does. Penders with the rip.
Low shot, low bounce shot. It's a good shot.
Penders with the rip. His first goal of the season. Off the rebound as Sharkey's trying to control the ball coming through the middle. And it is 3-0, Foxborough.
We got Louis Sullum on the face-off.
Tony Sullum to take the face-off.
Louis.
Yep. Louis,
I do that all the time.
Louis is a name we're used to calling, but he is not with the program this year. But his younger brother, freshman Tony Sullum.
We got 3 freshmen here. I think Ryan Carter's on this wing, and I believe Sully's on the other.
That's right. Number 24 is Ryan Carter
3
and
freshmen at
Jack
midfield.
Sullivan. Yep. 3 freshmen at midfield.
One at attack.
A freshman at attack.
So
And a freshman in net, right? Isn't Adam Adesh a freshman?
You got 5 on the field. Nice
And there's
play.
a nice pass from Noon to Avery, and Avery gets a hat trick in the first quarter.
That was a good look.
Excellent
All the way
pass there
around.
from down. Boy, they're spacing the ball better and moving it down the field much better today.
Yeah, I think it started with Finn to Noon to Avery.
Finn to Noon to Avery, yeah. It was a good look by Connor, too, because he certainly had space and distance there to take some steps in if he wanted to. We got a timeout here on the field.
4?
8 minutes left. 4-0. Here comes that last goal you'll see on the feed from, I think that was
Sullum, actually.
Yeah, Sullum to Noon to Avery to net. Very nice give and go series
Milford's
there.
got to get a little physical by the goal there. You can't let people shoot in that close.
Well, here comes the Penders goal. We'll see here. So you see that play come out to Sharkey. Sharkey, the ball drops. He keeps with it. He kicks it, trying to contain the ball. He pops it up in the air. Hot potato, exactly. Penders with the quick hands. The low shot.
Yeah,
and the bounce rip in.
Sorry, Milford's D, you definitely got to put the body on him close to the net.
Well, Foxborough's D could use a day off, so that would be okay.
So far.
Here comes the second of the Avery hat trick. Kerrigan has the defender commit over to Avery. Nice slide and back around over the goalie. It's an excellent pull down by Avery.
We're getting possession almost every face-off, which is huge in lacrosse.
And here comes the first goal of the game.
Yeah, Lincoln, I think, draws a defender here, dishes.
Yep, exactly. Moore does a great job of making them commit to him. Penders pushes through. Ball's still rolling. He's got it. He does. And he's on the move. Oh, he likes the bouncing moves.
That's good. That's bounce shot's the way to go. That was a little early, but
a little high.
Yeah, he bounced it a little too early. So.
Noon looking to get in on the action. Behind the back shot. doesn't fall. Keeper is out. Sharkey is on keeper.
Oh, they got about 6 guys on.
Yep.
Oh.
Ball is still low, and somehow, well, they got helmet-to-helmet contact there.
Yeah. Stick to a helmet.
And with that, somebody's going to the box.
Goalie's trying to run through everybody there.
That's going to be number 10, Jack Avery, getting sent off the field.
He took a few slashes.
He sure did. He sure did. A little different than the gratuitous extra hit that Max Beagle gave the Franklin goalie last night. I don't know if you saw that, Rob. He knew he knew he was going out for having committed the foul already. So
made it worth his while.
He made it worth his while. He gave him an extra and stay down. That game was well out of hand by the time.
Sometimes when the goalies come out, the kids' eyes light up.
Yes.
Well, and at that point, I think it was, you're not really coming out of here, are
Right.
you? So it kind of had to happen. Milford with their first bid, prolonged spend of time down in the Foxborough defensive zone. And we'll see Foxborough defense go to work here. Kerrigan sliding low. Ricketts sliding back down. Quick shot off the post. Can Ricketts get to it? He does. Can he control it? He does. Can he stay in bounds? He does. Excellent. And they're on the move. 17, Matt Grace with the ball. A converted midi. Moving to defense. Oh, that one just gets away from Sully Keneally, freshman who picked up his first varsity goal yesterday. Nice job by him. Sharkey with the ball. The last of the Sharkey brood. All 3 Sharkey brothers having played for Foxborough High School.
Got Lincoln Moore behind him.
That is Lincoln Moore on attack.
Moving
Brings
pick.
that back around to Connor Noon. Noon cuts to the middle, then cuts back out.
Good job.
Nice pass to Keneally. It's not there. Sullum with the ball on the rebound. They reset. Excellent movement by Connor Noon here.
Yes, he came towards Sully. Sully cut to the net. That was a nice little cut by him, too.
Sullum to Moore. Moore looking around at his options. Eating clock. Now making his move. He does out high.
Trying to
Noon.
double the ball because we're up a man. We're just trying to kill the penalty here. We still got a man in the box.
All right, Jack Avery still in the box. Sharkey working around.
Yeah, they're trying to double.
They're not going to catch Tommy Sharkey.
No.
Louis Sullum with the ball. He does. Pivot to see what's going on over here. There it is. They pass that
We're
back
even
to,
now.
and Avery is back in, all even, as Rob says, and Sharkey up to Noon. Noon looking to make a move. He's ripped it wide left.
Sharkey with a good backup there. We keep possession.
Looking more with the ball. He makes his run. Out there, he feeds up high to Beagle. Beagle looking to clear out some traffic, and he does. He lets one rip off the keeper.
Right.
Nice save.
Might have caught the post there.
Might have.
They came out pretty quick.
Got a little help, but it was a good bid by Max Beagle. It just wasn't. There was just too much in between them. Noon to Sullum. Sullum to Moore. Moore is up high now on the rotations. He's getting ridden by the defender. Defender falls. Oh my goodness. And Lincoln Moore shoots one to the moon.
That one got away from him.
It sure did. He was excited though. He saw an opportunity.
I like to see him put it in their left hand and try to shoot lefty anyway.
That is a Mark Tully practice special
That's the
there.
only way you'll learn, right?
Sullum with the ball. Over to Noon. Noon out wide to Moore. Moore takes another bid. Right-handed that time. Lower, harder, still wide. Sharkey with the ball now for Foxborough. 4.5 left to play in the first. Sharkey up to Noon. Noon makes his run. Still has the
Shockey open here on the
still
wing.
has the ball. He feeds to Beagle. Beagle turns, rips left, drops it in. For
Nice low
his
shot. I
first
think it
goal.
went right between the legs.
He also got the bounce. Both the senior middies making good use of the bounce shot, taking advantage of the low play.
Foxborough's doing a good job of controlling possession.
Milford's keeper taking it out on the goalpost.
What do you get? 4 shots on that one possession?
Yes. Yep. Pender's back in for the face-off. There you go. Penders takes that one. He's having a good day with his face-offs.
Yeah, he is. That was a big reason we got possession most of the time. It's
Stapleton
tough when
to
you
Noon.
can't win face-offs. We've been in those games before.
That's absolutely right. Stapleton to Noon. Noon rips one. It falls block off a defender. Avery steals it away. Avery with the ball. Loops it back outside. Moore again wide. Ball will stay. Foxborough ball.
Shoot. You have to put some more balls in that end line.
They're gonna. That's right. They're all over here.
Yeah.
They're all over here on our right side. Avery with the ball. He rolls it up high to Stapleton. Stapleton swings it wide to Penders to the middle.
Looking to beat him.
Penders is by his defender. He feeds to 14. Sully Keneally. That ball disconnects. And Kerrigan comes away with the steal. And he's on the move.
Yeah, you can tell he ain't giving that one
No.
up. You can tell by the body language.
Big trainer coming. That one gets away. Here comes the Beagle goal. Noon hits him up
It's a
high.
nice lefty shot,
Set
too, I
that
think.
up. Beagle pivots it around. Slides left. Bounce. Low. Very nice shot. There's another shot by Penders. That one wide.
No, we're working on our shooting today.
They are just teeing them up outside right now. Penders off the field.
I don't think Milford's had the
Stapleton
ball
off
down
the
here
field.
for more than a minute.
No, possession has been all Foxborough.
It's tough when you can't win a face-off because when you're down, you can't get the ball back.
Well, yeah, that's right. You're hoping to make something happen on the defensive end to come away with it. You're not, which means you just have to work twice as hard.
And we're winning most of the ground balls too. So
Avery lets one rip to Lincoln Moore. Lincoln Moore connects with the back of the net.
poor goalie's getting frustrated. I can't blame him.
They're not having a lot of luck moving anybody out of the middle, and Foxborough is getting more comfortable shooting from a distance. So Lincoln Moore, his third goal on the season. They're spreading it around pretty well today.
We got taking this face off. I think this is, we got a long pole.
17, this is Matt Grace.
Oh, it's different. Long pole in the face. Oh.
I think we're just trying new things out now.
Good
And
ground ball by Sharkey. Off the
Sharkey
wing.
scoops that up off the loose ball. And back in come Stapleton and Penders. Moore
Oh,
to
goalie made a
Avery.
nice play there.
Goalie makes a nice poach. They look long. That ball is wide. Don't think that went where he wanted it to.
No, unfortunately. He's got time there too. He's got to relax and
Just hearing a lot of footsteps. at
find
this
the
point.
open man, right?
Right.
A little shell shocked.
Here comes the last goal, as you'll see Jack Avery take that out, pop it across to Lincoln Moore, who's, again, there's two defenders there.
Point blank too. It's tough for a goal.
Connor Noon driving,
Nice.
tries to roll one in low. Penders gets to the side. That ball is going to stay Foxborough ball.
Yeah, we're beating him to every loose ball.
Penders up to Sharkey. Sharkey taking his time setting things up. 1:14 left in the first. 6-0 Foxborough.
Looks like he's going to take a run.
And he is. There's the shot wide. Ball stays Foxborough ball.
Running out of them.
We're running out of balls on the end line. Somebody's going to have to send Paul Andrews to go shag balls. She could show team leadership. Noon sets out to Moore, sets over to Stapleton, now to Penders. Penders with a quick release in to Sharkey for the goal. Very nice run.
They're cutting well. Like I said, yeah, Milford's got to put a body on him. He's just so close to the cage.
Excellent work moving that ball around. There's a ball. We need to get those up on the line.
You're right, they are on this side.
They're all over
on
here.
the sideline. Yeah,
they're all over here on the sideline. Sullum to take the face-off this time. Milford has a new face-off man. Apologies to anybody who's watching from Milford. I do not have a roster, so we'll try to give shout-out to numbers where we can. But oh, nice pick there by 28. He spins back around.
I don't know how that stayed in stick.
Ryan Cotter gets pickpocketed there. And Milford with its first real bid of the quarter, coming up with 18 seconds left.
Yeah, I would wait till the end.
Ricketts riding hard. Not Ricketts, 6. Ben Ricketts, riding hard. Pushing them to the outside.
Is that Mark Jansen on ball right now?
Number 9 should be Mark Jansen, yes. So it's Jansen, Ricketts, and Kerrigan. That one, wasted opportunity there for Milford. Final shot by Moore. Swings wide as time expires. And at the end of one, it is 7-0 Foxborough here at Sam Burns Field.
A little different look than yesterday, huh?
Well, it looks very similar to yesterday.
Yeah, right.
The team in white is holding a pretty significant lead at the end of one. I did say, I was telling somebody yesterday, I did go over to Franklin to watch the game, and I haven't been to Franklin High School before, so I didn't really know where I was going. I parked the car, and I saw a bunch of people up on a field, so I walked up there.
There's several fields over there.
Yeah, and it turned, as I'm getting up there, I saw it was 5-0 in the first, and I said, oh, this can't be good. And I got up there and realized it was actually the softball game that was going on. I felt a huge sigh of relief, and then I proceeded to go to the other side of the school and sat down and said, well, at least it's 0-0. This is great. And then next thing I know, it's 5-1.
That is quite a complex over there.
Here comes the last goal from Sharkey. You're going to see here
He cuts from behind the net, right?
He does. Penders feeds him low, right across the net, and scoop and in.
He shot lefty, but he's a lefty, so that's true.
We'll only give him a half a goal for that.
That's not the offhand.
He shot with his natural hand. So we're going to switch up the sides here. If you're watching from home, you will see now Milford will be attacking from your left to your right. Foxborough will be attacking from your right of your screen to your left. We'll do this at least 2 more times. It'll be very fun.
Now, do they play Milford again, or like?
They do not.
Okay, because I saw the schedule. Most of them are like 2 games right in a row. Like play Sharon on a Monday, then Sharon on a Wednesday.
So yeah, so what they're doing is similar to what they did with soccer or with basketball. They do home aways.
Yep.
Actually, I guess one of the good things with the restrictions sort of loosening up here is, they have more games on the schedule than certainly the basketball team did or the soccer team.
Yeah, because Franklin and Milford are both part of the large Hawk.
Correct.
Right? Yeah.
So those are both big Hawk teams. Those are Kelly Rex teams, and so we've got 2 Kelly Rex teams. We've got all 5 of the Davenport teams.
So that's why we don't do a home and away. That's why it's a single.
Correct. It's a single. Yep. And just like it would be in a normal season, we would only play the Kelly Rex once.
Gotcha.
Penders back in, and he comes away with another one. Woo! With a little high step move to go with it. Twinkle toes. Penders down to
Avery.
Is that Avery? Yep. And then around to Noon. Noon up to Sharkey. Sharkey now with Beagle. Sharkey, Beagle, and Penders at midi. That's about as veteran a squad as we have for the midi line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Avery, Noon, and Moore at attack. We have Adesh in net, getting a well-deserved rest after yesterday. And we have Jansen, Ricketts, and Kerrigan on the defensive line. Long ball pass. Picked off by Jansen.
Nice play.
Very nice play. Saved. Stolen.
Inside.
Scooped over to Beagle. Beagle to Sharkey. Sharkey drops one low.
I think he's calling offsides.
Huh.
I don't know why it's so late, but
We'll see.
I think it's offsides on Milford, which I didn't even see.
Nor did I. No, he's sending someone off.
Yeah, I think Milford 11 went off. I think he was offsides.
Oh, he's sending number 1 to go take a knee.
There you go.
Right? So whatever he did, I don't think he even knows what he did wrong. He's
I
just
don't
like,
either.
He's like, am I supposed to sit here?
I don't either.
He just turned to the coach and he was like, I don't know. Do you want me to sit here? He said, sure, you sit, have a seat.
It looked like we were going to go offsides.
I did. And in fact, I can't tell. I thought Jansen was out of bounds when he made the scoop pass to Beagle, but so be it. Noon swings it around. Shot off by Sharkey, wide left, stays Foxborough ball. Noon will have it. Now we're going to try to throw away all the balls on this side of the field. Noon feeds it back around again. He's got Moore up top. Moore shoots another one. That's deflected off a defender. It falls into a net, but we're not going to get to count that one. Noon with the ball again.
I don't think anyone's going to cover.
Well, that would be a mistake.
Yeah.
That would be a mistake.
You have to put a body on him there.
And Connor Noon picks up his first of the day, his 3rd goal of the season.
You got to drive that kid. You got to, come someone.
You certainly can't let him stand next to the net and expect him to.
You got to get on the hip and drive him out of there.
Right. And at first you were like, is he going to fake the move and then kick it out high because the defenders have collapsed on it? But they didn't.
No.
And
they got there late and then they didn't hit him at all.
And with that, you just take it and run. Sullum to take the draw now. We've got the long stick midi of Matt Grace and freshman Ryan Cotter, number 24, here in the midi line. Sullum does not come away with that one. It rolls loose, though, and Cotter has it.
It's a good ground ball.
Yep, and he flips it up to Avery. Avery working the ball around, waiting for help to arrive. Stapleton with the ball. With the one-leg compression shot. Short.
Still luck.
The low roll to number 14, Sully Keneally. Down to Noon. Noon around to Moore. Moore over to Avery. Avery back up top to Stapleton. Stapleton now back to Keneally.
Little bounce pass.
Yeah, Stapleton's trying to make it difficult for him. I'm not sure what's going on there. The last 2 passes have been trick shots. Keneally over to Noon. Noon back low now to Moore. With the quick give and go back to Noon. One hand stick spin. Feeds it quickly across to Moore, and Moore is in.
I'm amazed that pass got through there. It went through about 3 red shirts.
It did. It did.
When he passed us,
they were all busy watching his footwork.
I was like, what is he looking at? There's no one, didn't look open at all.
It is 9-0 here in Foxborough in the 2nd quarter. Penders, Sharkey, and 26, Jack Sullivan on the midi line. Penders goes again, and again wins the faceoff. Quick flip to Noon, gets away. Milford with the ball, looking to clear that out. A lot of white traffic in the middle of the field there, waiting for that pass. Avery sliding over to loose ball down now on the defenseman. Nice. Avery levels the defender, and that will be Foxborough ball on a clean check.
Usually they call that when it's 9-0 though.
I agree. I was surprised.
It was almost in the back, I thought. But
it was. It was definitely not squared off.
Right.
Yeah.
Looked like it was in the back. Surprised it wasn't called.
Noon now over to Stapleton. Stapleton to Beagle. Beagle looking to work down the left-hand side. Pulls back, feeds back to the middle to Stapleton. Stapleton now over to Noon again. Noon winds up, pulls back. Stick hand out.
Good move. Oh, that thing was moving.
I didn't even see the shot. I couldn't even see the shot.
Came out just as fast as it went in.
Pipe ball. Off it comes. Milford with a chance here.
Working there clear. You gotta just move their feet, get open.
That ball is... Oh, ball gets by the Foxborough defenders.
Dish.
Adesh with the ball. He is out of cage.
No.
Uh-oh, that's a... Oh, nice save there by Dylan Kerrigan. He flips it cross-field over to Ben Ricketts. Ricketts, long ball up to Stapleton. Stapleton on the move, trying to run. He's got a pass. It just squirts away on Sharkey over the net. It was Sharkey's right hand. That's exactly right. Here comes goal number 9. This will be the Connor Noon goal. Again, see, we're waiting for them to come back in.
Watch this pass. It goes through about...
Well, see, there's no...
Right here. It goes through about 3 years.
Oh, I thought that was... you're right. I know.
I don't know how that got through.
I thought we were talking about the Noon goal itself when they didn't step and defend on.
No, that was the one. The pass.
That was the one before it, but that was the pass. But you saw it there too, right? His footwork is such the defender can't keep up on him with the turn.
Yeah, they get caught ball watching too. Golf ball.
Milford with the possession on the out of bounds play. Long pass. Up and over everybody. Ricketts on the move. He's trying to keep him out of bounds. He does. The ball is out of bounds. Foxborough ball.
Milford's got to work on a clear there.
This is the one I thought we were talking about. Watch here. So you got nobody is here covering him. He comes over, misses, and nobody else slides to the middle to pick him up on the move. He's all alone right there in front of the restraining line.
Yeah, you're not going to save many of them. Ooh.
Oof. Sharkey manages to hold on to the ball on a decapitation pass.
Yeah, he hung him out there. left him hanging. That Milford's offsides here, so they're going to go. They're going to send an extra defender because they're offsides already anyway. So they'll have a penalty once we lose the ball, once we lose possession.
Noon, quick feed to Moore, around to number 8. Number 8 who hits the floor is Ian Foley, freshman.
Oh.
Well, if you're already going to the box.
Yeah, might as well make it worth it.
Number 1 heading back to some quality time with the trainer.
Yeah, so once you're offsides, you might as well keep going and play 7 on 6 or 6 on 7.
Now we'll see the power play unit come out. Penders, Moore, Beagle, Sharkey, Avery, and Noon on the offensive attack.
It's a good time to work on some things. Work on your power man up.
Swing around to Sharkey. Down to X at Noon.
Yeah, starting to cut now.
There's the cut there for Avery. Bounces. Gets his own rebound back. He fits Noon. Noon up and over. That's going to be a Milford ball. You were closer to the end line, but you weren't closer to the ball.
Right. They get confused a lot.
Here comes the replay on the shot. Oh, that's the decapitation on full. Yeah, yeah. He tried to stick with it. He really did. They got him and they got him. That ball goes out of bounds. Jansen lets it go. Beagle with the ball and on the move.
We got numbers.
Quick feed to Penders. Penders holds up, feeds Beagle. Beagle looking, Sharkey calling for the ball coming through. Not there. Avery to Noon. Noon to Avery to goal. And that's 4 for Jack Avery today.
That's again right on the doorstep.
But you're seeing it. Foxborough's offensive unit is able to get in front of the crease without any without inhibition. They're not being stopped at all.
No, you got to at least make him know he was in there.
6, 7, 8, 9. So the scoreboard here at Foxborough High School is showing us 9-0 with 5.5 to play in the second. I got it at 10. So I don't know if a goal got pulled back or not, but either way, this is a pretty one-sided first half here at Foxborough.
That's good. We didn't have a guy on the face-off stage, gave Milford the ball. That's our fault.
Okay. organizational learning. Ooh,
That's in the head.
it sure is.
It's a distinct sound, isn't it?
It sure is.
It makes it very easy for the ref.
Well, the Olay wind doesn't hurt either.
There's only one thing that makes that sound.
Right.
Stick-on helmet.
That wind-up swing that goes with it only tends to rise. Usually doesn't hit low. And Milford going to take their time now, try to press the advantage, knowing that they're going to be man up, regardless of what happens on this series.
Nice move.
Very nice move, blocked.
It's a good move.
And
He just didn't get the shot through.
Ball stops, and Tony Sullum will be going to the bench. Pender's back in on the penalty kill team as we go man down. Nick Penders, who was adjusting this season to being an offensive-minded midi, he's spent most of his high school career as the D midi. So
this year you got to be in everything, midi, right?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
We're not deep enough to have specialties.
Nope, and they squeaked that one past him.
It's a good shot.
It is, and number 28 for Milford gets Milford on the board. Squeaks one past Adam Adesh, but it was low and to the right. Nice shot, well placed, and Milford is on the board.
Starting to get a little windy in there.
You can close that if you want it.
What's this?
No, close it that way.
I think it's.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's all coming from there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that is though.
I don't either.
Yeah, it looks important.
I don't know. We've got. We're trying to figure out what the box is here in the window.
Yeah, it's a camera.
It's a camera, so we'll leave that alone.
You'll have to deal with the wind.
We'll leave that alone.
It looked important.
It did. Well, and you're right. It is. Matt Shea's remote camera. That's the Wi-Fi feed. So we lose that. We lose all those great shots of the field.
We'll be shutting the window on that. I don't think it doesn't look like I can afford it either. So.
That's the more important part right now. Don't break the tech. Milford looking to build off of the last goal, showing some life, moving the ball around. They swing high to 28, who scored the first one. He gives an extra little gallop. It's shoved from Sullum, who's back in. That ball rolls wide, stays Milford ball. Here comes the replay on the Milford goal.
Yeah, he pushes the goal, pushes the right side,
yep.
Dishes. And
nice pass outside. Just
an open
one-time grip and rip. Yep, but it's nice and low. He hits it right into that right corner. Foxborough scrambling there. Sharkey gets sandwiched.
Get caught on a double team.
Ball pops loose.
It's a push on the loose ball push.
It's a loose ball push on Dylan Kerrigan?
Yes.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, he's not known for a secondary offense.
Never.
That's oh, nice pass to the middle, but he's swallowed up, and that's going to be Foxborough ball. Quick line change coming here. Pender's in, Grace out. Long ball pass to Sharkey at midfield. He's taking his time, sets that up. That ball gets away from Lincoln Moore, and that's going to be a turnover, Milford ball.
Yeah, you got to keep that pass up there. Those are tough turnovers, especially in a tight game. That's a tight game. Coach is going crazy right now.
Right.
It's an unforced turnover.
We haven't been listening to coaches yelling today. There was a lot of yelling yesterday. Educational moments. Educational moments.
Yep.
On-field teaching. Ball drops. Lincoln Moore with the ball, leveled. Ball is down.
It's a good battle there.
Moore still comes away with it.
Keep fighting.
Still fighting. Ball drops again. Good scoop. Pender's trying to get there. He cannot. Jansen Kerrigan, lots of bodies flying.
No, you can't call. I don't know what you even call.
And with 1:43 left, Milford will get the possession. That was a lot of scrum.
Yeah, it was ugly.
Number 5 gets around Kerrigan, levels. I think that's Penders in the middle of the field. It is. He's down. There's a lot of chatter going on there.
Yeah, but see, that's what happens when you get close to the cage. That's what's not happening on the other end. You can't let them shoot from right in front.
Jansen. Ball moves high. Penders on ball. They look to make a run.
It's a good move.
It is. Now out to number 1. Jansen on him. Ball's loose.
It's a tight pass there.
Ball's loose. Kerrigan with the ball. He's on the move. Around his defender. Also with the chop. And a little extra dance step there. A little cha-cha. That ball swings right to Beagle. Beagle right off the keeper. He's got the ball back, though. Feeds it into 14. 14 is Sully Keneally, and that's a goal for him.
That was a good look by Noon on the first one. We just, like Beagle put it in the stick.
He just hit him. He just hit it square to the goalie.
He
right.
Did. Yep.
Center mass.
Change levels. Went stick to stick, eye to eye.
Out comes the Sullum, Cotter, and Grace unit on midi. Get their bids. Comes a face-off. Sullum pops it loose. Milford comes away with it. Oh, Sullum strips him. What just happened?
I think he called a push.
Huh.
It's not a penalty, but
it's a possession.
Loose ball, I guess.
Yep. Milford trying to press. They swing it out wide to number 1.
20 seconds.
20 seconds on the clock. Foxborough just looking to hold. And that bid bounces over the net and around the back. Milford with the ball. Spins it high. Shot wide. That's going to do it for the half. And at halftime,
it's a good half.
Board says 10-1. I think I have 11. But here comes the last goal from, I believe it was Avery. You're seeing Beagle again.
That was the rebound, right?
With the rebound. He hits, no, Sully Keneally is who it was. Nice spin right to the empty net as the goalie is not able to get back in time to recover on that play. So that was quite something. Well, so here we are at halftime, and it is 10-1, excuse me. We have 5 minutes left to go, and we will start the second half. Rob, one of the things we were talking about earlier, again, these guys haven't played in a year and a half. They didn't have a chance to play last season. It's an opportunity for them to get back to doing something they've been fiercely missing. And as we were talking about this, a big amount of turnover. We got 6 returners. 3 guys came up from what was on the JV squad in 2019, I should say, what was the JV squad. So, and those 3 guys are largely your defense, anchored by Dylan Kerrigan, the junior.
Ricketts and Jansen.
Ricketts, Jansen,
Sullivan's
Matt Grace.
Yep.
Those guys are your anchors on the defensive end. We're having a party up here. Look at this. Everybody's coming in for warmth. You guys need hugs?
Cold up there?
Huddle for warmth?
Is it?
Yeah. You left my wife up there, though. I'm a little concerned. She's not okay by herself. I hope she's all right.
Yeah, it's a good experience for these freshmen, though. I mean,
a great experience for the freshmen, absolutely. And that's exactly what I was going to say. Sorry, I'm moving the paneling around here.
Right.
So you got 6 guys who had varsity experience 2 years ago. You got 3, maybe 4 guys who came up from what was then a JV team. We don't even have that luxury this year,
we don't.
Unfortunately. And then we got a roster of about 19 guys.
Yeah.
So the rest of those guys are all freshmen, and you're seeing them get, or I shouldn't say all freshmen, but they're, because it's Connor Noon and Finn Stapleton, who are sophomores who didn't get to play last year.
Right. This is their first high school season.
Right. So that's a that's a lot of, one, it's a lot of turnover. Two, it's a lot of youth movement. And three, it's a lot of really great practical experience for those freshmen and sophomores.
Well, you look on the field, a lot of times you've seen, I mean, yesterday I looked, there was 6 of them out there at one time.
Yeah.
6 freshmen out there at one time. And then there's a couple sophomores in the mix too. So, I mean, they should be really good for the future, but makes it a little tough, especially against teams like Franklin.
Well,
Franklin's running 12 seniors. They have a JV team and a freshman team.
Right. Right, and you could see it. I mean, they watching the lineup over there yesterday, it looked like they had 7 teams standing over there. But one of the other things that goes with it, because I went back and pulled the 2019 season, right? And you just think about the depth of the talent that we had back then.
Yeah, no, we did.
Between Shane and Bobby and Aiden Stapleton and Pat Stapleton and Brendan and Maddie and Kevin Tully and those kids,
I think we had about 6 or 7 kids each grade, which was much, it's well balanced.
Deeper.
Yeah, it's a lot
But I went back and looked at it, right? So Foxborough in 2019 was a co-Hawk champ.
Yeah, I think we beat Franklin here, right?
Not that year. The year before we did.
Okay.
But that year we won the Davenport. We were 12-7. I just pulled it. So Franklin, who we played yesterday, was 10-0, 18-3 on the season.
Yeah, they're legit every year.
Right. They scored 310 goals that year.
Okay.
And they gave up 113.
Yeah.
You're not
and a lot of those are probably in the second half.
Yeah, you're not going to win too many games facing
the younger kids playing.
Foxborough, though, was 7-3 in the Davenport, 12-7 overall. They qualified for states.
Yeah.
They scored 190 goals that season. It was a pretty respectable season.
Yeah, I know we had a couple really good years there in a row.
Absolutely. The year before was the year that they beat Franklin on the buzzer.
Which was
the Lou Pick.
I don't think we had beaten them in a long time.
It didn't look like it based on the cheering.
We had Jake Kadesh and net, so.
Right. We have a lot of second generation guys here carrying on. Max Beagle, who's a senior, his brother Nick played for the program. Dylan Kerrigan, obviously I don't have to tell you, his brother Shane was a captain and a major part of this team. Stapleton is the last of the line of Stapletons, right? You've got Pat, who's still playing college ball. You've got Aiden, both of whom were captains for this program. And you've got Adam Adesh, whose brother Jake was a phenomenal goalie.
Sister was a good goalie too.
Sister was a good goalie as well.
Where did she end up going to school?
I don't know the answer to that.
Jake's down at Hofstra.
He was at Hofstra. Yes. Yep. And Sharkey, as we mentioned earlier, number 5. He's got 2 brothers who have played in this program. So it's there's a lot of depth here.
Yeah. Hopefully next year they can get some will-be juniors out, because with the 2 sophomores, there's a good freshman class. It'd be nice to have 2 grades in a row that are deep.
Yeah. I don't think there are a lot of. I don't think if I recall correctly, there aren't a lot of
boys or something like that.
Boys in that grade.
Yeah. I have heard that.
That's been a weak spot all the way through youth and up till now as well. That now sophomore class is not deep.
How's that 8th grade? Do you know? Any idea?
I do not know.
Yeah.
That I do not know. I know that the 8th grade has a bunch of athletes.
Right.
I don't know if any of them play lacrosse. I know.
It's nice to have a couple grades in a row, though.
We look at it for, I've been looking at it in the house, obviously, for basketball with Alex.
Yep.
And so that's, you see what's coming for next year, because
Got some hoop players down there?
They do.
Good.
Yep. But I think they're hoop and football. I'm not sure if they're hoop, football, and lacrosse.
Yeah, I think that softball's, there aren't many boys, but I think a lot of them do play baseball too.
I think that's right. And Sean O'Leary and Ryan LeClaire and some of the guys from the basketball program are all baseball players. So we're getting ready to face off for the third quarter coming up here. We have switched again. So once again, Foxborough in home white, now going from left to right on your television screen. And the Scarlet Hawks of Milford going from right to left on your screen. Waiting for the face-off, Nick Penders to come back out.
I don't know what the face-off numbers were, but I know we had to win about 90% of them in the first half.
He had a very good first half. So
Shockley's pretty quick here on the wing too.
He is, and Grace on the other wing with the long stick.
Pole, yeah.
Yep. Ref talking to them, getting ready. Here we go. That one goes to Milford. Sharkey gets an extra piece at it, but 14 holds on. New face-off man for Milford now.
That's a good job.
Made an adjustment there. Number 5 hurdles around wide over the net.
That was a good little play by them, though.
It was. Milford gets.
We tried to jump the pass, so we missed it.
Milford gets the ball.
If you jump it, you don't get it. You get beat right away.
They were exposed. That one gets away from 14, rolling long to Moore. Moore's got it on the attack. Here comes Foxborough.
Had help coming, too.
Noon with the ball, working around. He's looking for somebody open on up high. He's got Sullum. Sullum swings it wide to Stapleton. Stapleton with a little hitch. Giddy up. Not there. He swings it into Sharkey. Sharkey leveled. It gets away from him. Out to Noon. Noon on the rotation. Spins it around. He feeds into the middle. It's not there for Sullum. Sharkey manages to catch up to it to keep possession in the end.
Tried to thread that one. That was a tough pass. It would have had to be
Perfect. Right. Keneally to Noon. Noon swings it wide and around, but
they gave that to Milford.
It's a Milford ball. Yeah. Just double checking my math. Yeah, we can't tell what the statistical difference is here. I didn't see a goal waved off, but we've got 11, they've got 10.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter for the count.
I hope
it just
hopefully it doesn't make a difference.
No. Doesn't matter for the count, it just annoys me. Doing a great job of holding on to the ball there until that play right there, and Jansen comes away with it.
Calling a slash on someone.
They're calling a slash on Louis Sullum? Tony Sullum? No? Pender's coming back in for the D-midi position.
Yeah, Tony, I believe.
Tony.
You don't have to serve it, so.
Somebody, I was going to say somebody else is already serving.
He's already having
so.
to serve it, so but I don't know who it was. It's either Sharkey or.
It's either Sharkey or Sullum.
Those are the two that went out.
Those are the two out. Pender's back in to play D-midi. The defense tightens up. Ball's loose. They leave it alone. Ricketts stays high. Pender slides high on the ball. Grace drops down. Foxborough makes a block on the play. Grace trying to chase it away. He manages to keep with it, but Milford comes up with the ball. They swing it around wide. They're at X.
It's a good slide there.
Excellent work by Jansen to come down. Ball loose again. Grace on the ball. Milford comes away with it again. 14 looking to wind up. He slides it down to the slot. Back to X. Some trouble possessing, but he has the ball now. Kerrigan on him. 28 launches one. It's not there. Adesh get out there in a hurry. Look at him go. And that's going to be a Foxborough ball. Nice change of possession there.
Good hustle by Adesh.
Good work by Adesh. He is dressed in Jake Adesh goalie gear. Like he's got the prototypical Jake Adesh gray sweatpants. You know, he's the smaller version than his brother, but he's definitely taking over the family role.
Yeah, he's going to grow too. He'll be a good one. Jake was smaller when he was, the 8th grade or so.
I only got him as a senior, so that was Nick's freshman year.
They got spoiled with having him for 3 or 4 years in that.
Well, he was as much of an offensive threat as he was a goalie threat.
Yeah, he loved coming out.
Kerrigan manages to kick the ball away to Avery. Avery now apparently playing the midi role. He tries to save it from going out of bounds. Loose ball picked up by Milford. Milford looking to reset and maintain possession.
Yeah, we're back to even here.
No, we definitely killed that the penalty. Ricketts trying to drive to the outside. He keeps his man out.
It's good D.
Coach Noon barking out positioning.
Coach loves his defense.
I can hear him through the glass.
Defense is his thing.
Ball is down. Jansen on it. Oversteps. Oh, there's. Oh, that was definitely a.
I think he almost took his helmet off for him.
Well, I in truth, I think we could see it on the when we have a chance and we see it on the replay. I think what you'll see is the guy lifted his arms and Jansen's hands were. His stick was straight across the guy's arms. It had nowhere to go. It was just an elevator. Ball low now. Milford taking advantage of the opportunity that they have here before they get man up. And they do. Nice spin move there. Gets by the Foxborough defenders. And number 5 picks up the second goal for Milford. And with that goal,
waves off
the penalty. And we'll stay at full staff. Sullum, Grace, and Penders to take the face-off. Defense stays intact. Jansen taking off his helmet. Not sure, mask check there. And then on the attack, we have Moore, Noon, and Keneally.
Right. What's the ref calling here?
They had a mask check issue going on over with Jansen. They had him take off his helmet and fix his mask. I don't know what the. Here's the goal from number 5. It's a nice move, right? He comes around Kerrigan. He gets him here to commit to the outside. Gives that little opening. Hits a dash up high and on the right. And with the face-off, Penders with the face-off. He is taken down. Ball is down.
The ref was looking the other way, running. He didn't see the trip.
Well, they made him pay for it. It worked out in the end. Here it comes. Penders with the ball. He sinks low to Keneally. Keneally around to Noon at X. Sliding out to Moore. Moore up to Penders. Penders over to Sullum. Sullum rips one through traffic on a shift change between Penders and Beagle.
It's a quick little move by.
It's a quick hitch.
Sullum.
And he's on the board. Here's the trip that we didn't see called. Penders with the pop and go, and then they just ride him to the ground.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Ball's loose.
We ended up with it.
And with that, we have. Who's coming out? Penders is coming out. Nope, no one's coming out. Someone's coming out. Grace is coming out. There it is. A lot of shift indecision.
It's good he's working on some different kids in the face-off circle.
It's interesting, the long stick face-off approach.
You usually see that when you're not winning them.
Right.
Because you jump on defense right away with a long stick and try to beat it out of their stick. That's the only way you can get it. You can't win it, you got to
make them pay for it.
Let them win it and try to get it back.
And yeah, just to anticipate the second step. Beagle swings it down low. Foxborough working the ball around the outside in the circle. Now to Cotter. Cotter to Beagle. Noon calling positioning. Something. He doesn't like something. Someone's coming. Doesn't like something. Out comes Ricketts. Back in comes Kerrigan. So the defense has switched up something.
Sullivan there.
Oh, that's Sullivan. Excuse me. Beagle with the ball again on the reset. Over to 24, Cotter. Freshman. Ridden to the ground.
Let's push from behind.
It is. Making him pay for it on the other side, though, as number 14, Keneally, comes away with the ball.
Flip it.
Oh. Well, they did, but not with possession.
They had this side of the field open.
Right. Switch of field. Cotter to Noon. Noon now with time. Works his way back to the inside. He's got a pass to Stapleton. Stapleton rifles it high. good feed by Connor.
Attack's going to read that a little quicker and back up that shot so you can keep possession.
Hope that comes with practice. But that was a great feed by Noon. Making some nice passes to the middle today. Keeper on the run.
He's coming.
Oh, wide open move for number 5. Assist, keeper.
That can't happen.
11-3.
Looked like we tried to stop ball too high.
Definitely. Yeah, no, the defense got caught focusing on whether or not they were coming after the guy up here and the keeper himself. And nobody was watching that kid, number 5. So whoever he is, nice job. That's a couple goals for him today. Good opportunity to take it. He just took good advantage of the opportunity they gave him. Because once the keeper made that pass down low, it was just him on Adam.
Yeah, you're not going to save many of them.
Penders back in.
Good
Penders
job.
with a face-off.
So we got 10-3. So they scored the only 2 goals in the quarter, right?
They're giving me my 11 now.
Oh, yeah? Nice.
Yeah. So I'll take that. Penders off. Oh, Penders switching sticks. Okay. Ball is with number 8. Number 8 is not in my head. Who is it? Ian Foley. There it is. Ian Foley now. Penders
Good
feeds
cut.
to Noon. Noon off the crossbar. Ball's on the run. Stapleton chasing it. And Kerrigan chasing it. Kerrigan has the ball. He swings over to Foley, down to 14. Keneally, what is the call?
Finn went early.
Oh.
Just a step early.
That's annoying.
No need. You just had to wait half a second longer. The ref was sitting right there on it, too.
I was watching the other direction. I didn't see the play. But that was all I could think of. What is
We've
happening
got a
now?
Timeout, Milford.
Timeout Milford. Interesting. Milford on the attack there.
Yeah, well, he had a long stick. You know, Paul had the ball, so I think we were pressing him pretty good. I don't think the coach wanted him to turn it over.
Oh, interesting approach. It is the third quarter here in Foxborough. It's 3:47 left to play in the third. It is Foxborough 11, Milford 3. Timeout Milford to talk over whatever the next plan of attack is going to be from the Scarlet Hawks.
How you doing? Hey, Carter. How you guys doing?
And we wait to see what they bring us. There is the lovely Netta Jury Penders on camera. Fabulous. High up in the bird's nest here at Sam Burns Field. Also shout-outs today for the... Oh, here's the last Milford Coke. Okay, let's see that.
So, yeah, I think we tried to stop ball too high. They
Right.
had numbers.
Well, you had nobody step to him in the middle as he came up the field, right? The high-stick defenseman comes out. You got 2 guys here trying to make it play. Jansen leaves his man to try to steal that pass. And
Dylan tried to recover.
Yep.
Didn't get there in time.
Yep. No, he was in good position. He was in good position. One of the great things about having Foxboro Cable Access available for the town and for the local community to be able to see the game is it's made possible by all the volunteers who make it happen. So to Don Stapleton and to John Avery and to Netta Jerry Penders providing coverage here today, and to Matt Shea and to Mike Everson and Mike Weber, who are with Cable Access, that are making it all come together for us. Donnie Cotter is up on the roof as well, working a camera, and Rob Kerrigan and I get to stay inside in a nice,
Stay warm.
warm and weather protected environments to watch the game. So
No, this has been a lifeline for especially during the tight COVID times when you couldn't come out and watch the games. You could watch it from home.
right, no, it's been a real godsend to keep people connected with what's happening, and for the kids to be able to be on TV. That's fun.
Right.
Even if it's you and I, they have to listen to when they watch. They could just shut the volume off and watch the game.
Put that good music on and
Exactly.
mute us.
Exactly.
Lincoln's pushing the cage.
Ryan
Yeah.
Cotter attacks up to Lincoln Moore. Lincoln Moore drives it in. Off somebody's helmet. That ball is loose. Milford showing some life here in the third quarter. Making some changes to their attack approach. Cotter trying to chip away. Look at him. Nice save by Adesh. That's a great run by that defender, though. Good work by Adesh.
Now he's got to run all the way back.
Right. That's the
bad part.
The lonely job.
If they don't score, they got a long way back.
Jack Sullivan back to Adesh. Adesh long ball up to 21 Sullum. Sullum on the move, motoring. He's got more. Nope, low pass. Not there. Moore comes away with it, though. Slips it over to Noon. Noon, quick ball back to Sullum.
That's a good save.
Right to the keeper. Nice save by Milford.
Wide open in the middle.
Yep.
Going to push it here.
Foxborough not able to get back on that defensive line. The middies just not hauling back that way.
Played it better on the defensive end, though. There, we didn't stop it too high.
Right. Number 5 on attack from Milford with the ball. Looking to move it around. Milford looking to get an extra offensive player in there. They're waiting for him to come in now. They have him. 28 with the ball. He has a goal on the day. 14, been taking face-offs. Giving Matt Grace a little agita.
I didn't see anything there. It had to be a pick, had to be a moving pick, or interference or something.
See, that's yeah.
It's the only thing I can think of is an interference.
Or yeah, illegal screen of some sort.
Yep.
I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense for them to lose possession.
Yeah, it had to be off ball.
What
are the girls playing right after?
The girls are playing right after. That's right. Stay tuned.
Same Milford?
Yes.
Yeah. So
if you are watching Foxboro Cable Access, this is game 1 of the doubleheader. Foxboro, the Lady Warriors will be turning in next, and they will be taking on the Scarlet Hawks girls team. So good for them. Good luck to the Warriors as they look to also get on the winning cycle, having played Franklin yesterday as well. Yeah, I think, Rob, you'll see we play doubleheaders with the girls teams. Whether they play before us or after us throughout most of the season. And where we go, they go.
That's fairly new too, right?
It is. Yeah. Well, usually it's the opposite.
Opposite, right? You go home, they're away.
Right, but I think this is also part of that, COVID quarantine restriction is let's get everybody in, let's get everybody out. Now we know if anybody pops where they came from.
Gotcha.
Oh, nice shot by number 5. That's his hat trick for the day. He gets through the defensive screen.
Pretty good quarter for Milford.
Yeah. Yep. No, they're showing life. That'll be number 5, I believe. So number 4. Number 4 for Milford. The third by number 5. Yes.
Okay.
That all comes together so simply. Sure. You need John Madden's whiteboard. You see here.
Yeah.
What you got to look at.
Little cheat sheet.
Exactly. I do write things down, but I didn't. Here's the replay on the shot. They come around. Number 5 winds up, and
it's a free shot. No one he's got to get a stick on his stick or something.
Yep. No, Jansen gets a stick out there, but not in time to get away with it. Penders with another face-off. He's going to go pro.
There you go. You can make a living just doing that.
On that one, you can make a living. That's right.
It's amazing. Just take a face-off and get off. Seems sort of boring to me, but
I agree.
Can I play too?
I agree. What do you do for a living? I run off the field.
Yeah, I take a face off, run off.
Ball gets away from Keneally.
The guy called timeout again? No, end of the quarter.
Nope, end of the quarter. At the end of 3, Milford showing a much more consistent third quarter than we'd seen in the first half, and he is okay. And at the end of 3, it is 11-4. We have a new keeper coming in, I believe. We're warming up. Is he a freshman?
He is, yeah.
I think he's a freshman.
Yeah,
Nate Ehrman.
He played football. They just got him to come out this year.
Yeah. So Nate Ehrman is warming up for the fourth quarter, it looks like. He got a little time yesterday in the Franklin game as well. Not really the way you want to be introduced to lacrosse, I don't think. But he got it. Sharky's helmet off. He's loosening him up. And that's great. So we'll get to see, I think pretty much everybody on the roster is in now.
Yeah, that's good.
That's fantastic. It's a good day.
I think they started the season with 1 goalie for practice. And
right.
Coach said, we need another goalie.
Another goalie.
Even to run practice. So this kid, when he decided to play.
Well, it's fantastic. I mean, we've had a bunch of really good goalies in the past. We haven't. I mean, you think about over the years, we've had Jake, we've had Matty Tully, we've had Espen Rieger, who is a phenomenal hockey goalie.
Yeah.
We've had T.J. Perry, Chris McNamara. All those guys are gone. And
yeah, at one point we had 3 good goalies in the program where all 3 of them I think could have started for
Right.
anyone in the league. And
I agree. I agree. It was a wealth of riches, and now we
feast or famine.
now
right?
we start again. Now we start again. So let's hope that the Foxborough boys give a lot of good cover to Nate Ehrman, and let him get conditioned to the game the right way, instead
no
of
free
just
shots right in the
instead
middle.
of just free fire. Right, exactly. So with that, we have, let's see, I got Lincoln Moore, Connor Noon, and I can't tell who
I
the
think
other
it's Sullivan
attackman is
Keneally,
over
I
there.
believe.
Sully Keneally over there at attack. Beagle, Penders, and 26 is Jack Sullivan on midi. Kerrigan, Grace, and Jansen on defense. And Nate Ehrman in net. Illegal motion, turnover for Foxborough. Ball is loose and down. They're going to call that a Milford ball.
Loose ball push.
Beagle on the ball, rides through the screen. They send it down low. Try to work it around. Milford showing a lot more ISO, one step, trying to beat the defender to shoot, than moving the ball around for cuts and plays. It's a lot of one-on-one play.
The only way that works if you got to beat your man.
That ball swings out wide,
Beat your man and draw another defender.
which they've done a couple times here today. They've had some success with that, but it's not a sustained attack. Although now they're moving the ball around, trying to get some separation. Kerrigan steps out on the Milford player with the ball now. Looking for an opportunity to take a whack at that stick. He gets one chop, two chop. Oh. Not sure what's happening here.
Might have been a Ward. He might have been using his offhand.
Okay. Oop. Back pass, gets away from Penders. Ball is down.
We're going to call offside.
It's gonna be-
He
nope.
did. Lincoln actually fell.
Lincoln
He
fell over
yeah.
the line,
So
yeah.
His hands ended up outside on the other side of the 50.
Damn gravity.
Yeah. Did you see the play yesterday in Franklin? The kid's stick went over?
Yeah.
And that was offside. I didn't
That's-
know that. I didn't know that rule.
I
The
did-
kid didn't go over. He lost hold of the stick and it went on the other side.
I didn't realize that's what had happened. I did see the play. I saw the stick just laying dead for a
yeah,
while.
they called that offside.
I was like, maybe it's like hockey. Maybe somebody's going to throw him another stick or something. I don't know what's going on.
I guess it's an extension of the player.
Okay.
That was a new one for me.
Ball's down. We are man down here.
We rotate pretty good here.
Ball wide.
That's good. We'll take that shot. That's pretty far out. Goalie can get a good look at that one.
And now we come to
Penalties up.
full staff. Avery slides down to midi. Oh, they got a piece of it. Grace got a piece of it. Flip to Avery. Avery's on the move.
A good play clear by Jansen.
It was. Oh, he's got his chances there. He holds up on the pass to the middle. Noon coming around. To Penders. Rocked. He manages to hold on to the ball, takes a shot. It is wide.
Kept
to
his
the
feet
left.
too. It was good.
Good feed by Noon. Catching that cutter coming through the middle.
Looks like they're a little more physical this half, which is good.
There's a quick one by Lincoln
Lincoln.
Moore.
Good play.
Right to the upper corner. That's his third on the day.
Beat his man and no one else came to help.
Correct. But he also has the size to get up and over on a lot of those plays. He's tall
freshman.
enough. Big freshman. On the lineup shift here, we have Sullivan, Sullum, and Penders to take the face off.
So you got 2 freshmen and a sophomore, I believe, right? On the attack.
2 freshmen and a sophomore on the attack.
They're going to have fun for another 3 years together. That's good.
And 14 comes away with that one, but the ball rolls all the way down to Sully Keneally. He's got the ball. He swings it over to Sullum.
It's a real young group out there.
Sullum up to Stapleton, and here comes Nick off the field, so who will replace him?
Beagle's
They're not getting younger. Beagle's coming out.
He's the only one over there that could have made him older.
Indeed, 2 seniors swapping positions there. Noon down low to Keneally.
That's a good move.
Keneally on the charge. Oh, and a nice drizzle roll by Noon.
That was a great job. He beat his man, and then Noon's guy came to him to help. And
then you had the nice up and over, and Connor just gave you the, here it comes, and I just roll it on in.
I think Connor's had a stick in his hand since he was about 6 months old.
I think that's, I think it went in the crib. I think it went in the crib. Occupational hazard when you coach Noon's kid. Penders back out for another face-off. That one also gets through. So 14's got the move there. He's got the scoop.
I'm sure after a little while they start figuring each other out.
That's true.
And then they got to change it up. Or
that's true. Oh, nice move.
Good ground ball.
More to, Noon just gets away from Noon. He still comes back with the ball, though. They're looking high. Not there. He feeds Stapleton. I don't know what happened there, but somehow Finn still has the ball. Oh, that's going to leave a mark.
Hear that one up here?
Yes.
Yeah, he's shaking his arm there.
Lincoln Moore gives a whole wind-up and full stick throw of right into number 18. That was a drilled shot.
Icing that one down later.
Yeah.
Looks like Finn's going to take a run here.
Did he have to go back out to the circle to announce that? I mean, it was
get some momentum going.
Slow roll. He does take the run. It's up and over on the bounce.
They do that to drag the defender out, but the defender didn't come out.
So that was a slow play, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, but he didn't.
Here comes that beautiful roll goal from. Watch this. Whoop.
Nice.
Not a chance. Connor Noon with his second of the day. There's a pass there to Noon. Noon fires that one right off the goalie. Ball's still rolling. That's going to stay a Foxborough ball. He drilled that right off the keeper. Here's going to be the one before that. This is Lincoln Moore, yep.
He beat his man and no one came to help.
Well, again, your keeper goes low. Moore just comes up and over his shoulder.
He's trying to draw the defender over, but he's not coming with him.
No. The only guy who's getting drawn at defender is Finn Stapleton, and we lose the ball.
That was a Woods, I think. It's a good hustle by Sully there.
Big chop shot there.
Stay with it.
Just misses it. Penders with a steal. Swings it out to Sullum. Sullum swings it low to Noon. Noon coming around.
Sullum's got those quick feet. Oops.
And there's another one for Connor Noon.
Good shot.
That was a legitimate Superman jump there. You know, a little high in the air.
Looks like a baseball crow hop.
Yeah. What do we got now?
I haven't seen this. 23.
23 is Braden Simino. Good eyes, Rob. He's making his debut.
That's great.
I haven't seen him.
I saw him
yet.
over at KP playing the scrimmage, but
Okay.
I don't think he played yesterday at Franklin.
No, I didn't see him yesterday. Nice scoop. Lots of roll. Good spin by Sullum. Still holding on to the ball, showing
Still spinning.
Yeah.
He makes me dizzy.
Oh, nice pass.
Oh, good look.
Oh, boy. Sully Keneally on a sweet pass from Sullum to Noon.
Good ball movement there.
Yep. Very unselfish play. Moving that ball around today. Attack just getting looks at will. Number 7, Lance Vandenboom, freshman, making his debut here as well.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen him out there yet. That's good.
Nope.
Kids are going to all get some good experience.
Oh, ball still loose. Ball still loose. Ball still loose. Oh, Milford picks it up. Now ball's down. Kerrigan with the ball. He's looking out to the side. He's talk about spinning.
Oh, boy.
There's a lot of spinning there.
Oh, yeah.
Holy moly. Keneally looking for another one. That will be a Milford ball.
Trying to run through them all down there.
Everybody's tasting it now. 5.5 to play here in the fourth. 15-4, Foxborough. Keeper is out.
Last time he come out, he had an assist,
He had an assist, exactly. Ball is loose.
Oh.
Kerrigan with the
I
ball.
don't think he's going to give this one up. Well, he did.
He did. There it is. Over to Moore.
Oh,
Back to Kerrigan.
Gave it up, but he said give it
Out
back.
to Cotter. Right. I'm not done here. I'm setting you up for my assist. Noon to Moore. Connect. Goal.
That's just good cutting, and the defenders are caught watching the ball. Not the guy they're covering.
Right.
Well, it's good. At least we picked it up in the fourth quarter. That third quarter.
That third
Milford
quarter. No,
actually
that
carried
third
the
quarter
play.
was definitely Milford's advantage. Yep.
Yeah.
I agree. Foxborough's played 3 very solid quarters here of ball movement and unselfish play.
Good to finish strong too.
Right.
Looks like we got a whole new attack group coming.
Does look like we got new bodies in. Who we got? Let's see. 24.
Cotter.
Ryan Cotter moves to attack.
Finn, maybe?
Finn Stapleton moves to attack. And number 8, I think it was,
Yeah, I believe.
Ian Foley moves to attack. So you got 2 freshmen and a sophomore on the attack line now for the switch. Beagle, possession, moving the ball around. He holds on to it still. He had Sullum wide. He just held the ball. Over to Cotter, down to Stapleton. Stapleton tries to get separation. He does. And he brings it around and home for the goal.
Said my turn.
Well, there is a little bit of that going on here. You've got, by my count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different guys scoring for Foxborough today. 17 goals.
Yeah, that's good to see though.
It's, there is a wealth of riches among some of them. Lincoln Moore with 4, Jack Avery with 4. I think Connor Noon has assists on at least 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, that attack group played well.
They did. Now they'll get to take a rest. Braden Simino on the wing. Tony Sullum with the ball. Taking it home to the shot. Not there. And Ian Foley comes away with it. They swing it around. So you're now seeing really the youth movement at play here. Mostly freshmen on the field at this point. A couple of sophomores. And then the junior defensive line.
So next week looks like Sharon, huh? Wednesday and Friday?
Next week is Sharon, Wednesday and Friday. We will not be on Cable Access Friday night, is my understanding.
No.
That's the one that we will be missing, but we will be back at it for the next week. which is Attleboro, I believe. No, OA that week. So Sharon, yes, Wednesday we play in Sharon. Friday we play here, both around 3:30, 3:45. Sharon also
Stay with it.
gave a good challenge too. Carter runs out of bounds. That'll be Milford ball.
You said they
They
Milford pretty
played
good?
Milford yesterday and they gave him a pretty hard time.
Okay, good.
So I didn't see the game, but that certainly should make it a little bit more of
Sharon's actually usually pretty good.
a balanced game for us. And
So
Carter rides Milford out of bounds. Good job, Ryan. Freshman Ryan Carter. Noon now playing at the midfield position, quarterbacking. Directing traffic, moving Braden Simoneau.
I think I try to get him the ball.
And they do. Oh. He doesn't come away with it, though, but Noon has a good pass to him. Carter now riding the goalie out in the corner. Jansen with the steal. Quick feed into Ian Foley. Foley working around, not there. Bounces off a defender. Simoneau with the ball. And over to Noon. Noon directing traffic again, setting the play. Guy's not where he wants them. Moves him around again. You, out of here. Go over there. Don't make me point again.
We got 15 seconds, so he's going to hold the ball here, I believe.
That would be the right play now. Nate Ehrman gets a good clean sheet for the fourth. And with that, Foxborough advances to 1-1 on this young season.
Yeah, it's a good bounce back game.
They all go get their goalie, the freshman Nate Ehrman, and a young team puts together a really nice set of performances today.
Yeah, I think coach will be happy with that.
I hope so.
Like I said, they loosened up a little bit in the third quarter, but they got it back.
That's right. That's right. No, I think they played with a great sense of purpose and domination in the first half.
True.
They did let up a little bit in the second half, in the third quarter, but you saw them take control back in the fourth quarter to put an exclamation
What'd you say,
point
9
on.
different scores? 10, 9, 10?
I got 9 different scores for the game. Yep.
Yeah, that's great.
Bunch of guys with multi-goal games, but 9 different scores. So that's just fantastic to see. So we are here. It is a wrap for the boys. The girls program is getting ready to start. So don't leave because you want to watch them. It is 17-4 here for the boys program, but Ella Warrior says stick around because the girls are here and they mean business. On behalf of Foxboro Cable Access, I'd like to thank Rob Kerrigan for joining me. Again, thank you to Don Stapleton, Donnie Carter, Netta Jury Penders, Wendy Andrews, and John Avery for all their help here with the camera crews and work. Mike Weber, Matt Shea, Mike Everson, as always, appreciate you guys, your time and your volunteering ability for us to do these games. And I am Kevin Penders with Rob Kerrigan. Thanks, Rob. We will see you when next we meet. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.